Hello and welcome to another Dokkan battle video. So we just got done taking on the EZA for LR Goku Black and Zamasu, and now we're gonna go and move on to LR Trunks and MAI, who I definitely feel like are not nearly as good as Goku Black and Zamasu are, but are still fairly solid. We're actually going to be using the EZA Goku Black and Zamasu here, so this video is gonna kind of serve as like my first impression video for how I feel about these units. Oh, actually, we can get a very good rotation for them already. Let's see. So this is going to be a very, very good showing for them in this first turn, because they're going to get a lot of their passive active, like just off of these hits. And then we're going to very clearly see their buff. 5.8. So my Goku Black and Zamasu, they are link level 10, but very big but. I only have them 55%. I have 0 dupes in this unit, and they just dropped to the same attack stat as my 69% Goku, LR Goku Black. That's pretty good. They're definitely going to be the ones carrying this EZA because a lot of the other LRs are not very good. Like, yeah, physical cell is good, but as you can see from my team build, I've also had to bring int cell and physical Buhan, just because they're the only LRs that kind of even link with the good ones at all. Mainly because, well, Incel's only here because really get big bad bosses. Right, so if I can give him big bad bosses, and that'll make like the Goku Blacks and like a little bit better. And he also links well with physical LR cell, was also going to be hopefully doing a lot of damage here. I doubt he's going to be all that helpful, but so that is a very big drop off from before he gets attacked to now. Let's see, we can actually see it gradually increase. Okay, so he gets about like 50k attack per hit. I haven't really checked his defense yet because I want to get him like on a proper team, because this team is not what I would call proper anymore. That is a lot of damage. I know he has type disadvantage, but like, holy. Definitely not gonna use either of those. Once again, I do apologize if I just start rambling. It is very, very late here. As these EZAs have just dropped, it is 4:30 in the morning. So you gotta excuse me if I just end up either rambling, not making a lot of sense, or stumbling on my words, because I'm very tired. So how, like, I just want to talk about like these units because they're both very good, but like, how do you guys like actually feel about them? Because in my personal opinion, I feel like they did a very good job with these EZAs. I do think that they could have given LR Trunks and MAI a little bit more because they are so restricted, but I still feel like they both have very solid uses across the game. And I also I don't understand how these guys ended up being as good as they are while S tier Vegito Blue is the way that he is. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. So I'm trying to figure that out, like, because they very clearly have two different like teams of devs working on making these units, because there's no way that the same guy who made this Goku Black and Zamasu also made like Angel Golden Frieza and Raditz. That cannot be the same person. They have to have been different people. Like, it doesn't make sense to me whatsoever. But like, I do feel like these units are very good. Like, I like them a lot. I'm going to be using them, the Goku Black and Zamasu, a lot more than the Trunks and MAI, but like, still, I'm going to be spamming my usage of these units. Well, actually, this is going to be really good. I'm hoping that we don't actually get to LR Goku Black, because he is going to not do any damage, because nobody's running the LR, or at least the tech androids, as their lead, because I'm pretty sure nobody has them. I've only been on 2 banners. Granted, I wish I had more copies of them. I would love to rainbow them, but like, that's just not in the cards for me at the moment. Actually, neither of these Goku Blacks are on the rotation, or on the leader scale for AGL's cell, so I don't know why they gave me AGL cell. I get because I have 3 android characters and a power absorption, but like they couldn't have given me anything else. It had to be Cell. Alright, so we have to do this because you need legendary power active to actually do any damage. So hopefully the LR cells are able to finish this off, because I want this to go by a lot faster. I believe it took me quite a bit to actually complete the Goku Black and Zamasu EZA, despite having a really powerful team. Like, it actually took a sizable amount of time. I feel like that's just because they made them very, very tanky. And since this team is not good, what I might do is, if it ends up seemingly taking a long time, I might just cut and come back later when I'm about to be finished with it, and then go from there, because there's not a whole lot to talk about with these guys. They are good, they're just limited. If they double super, their defense is gonna be crazy good. It's gonna be like upwards of like 700k. Pretty good. But like, that's about it. Like, they stun. I think they're good for Super Battle Road. You want to use them against a future unit. That's all there really is to say about them. Like, LR, Goku Black, and Zamasu have a lot more about them that's very interesting, that make them very good, like the guard and the build up from their passive and their super tech effect. And then these guys, they just don't have any of that. They don't really build up at all. You just run them on a time traveler team and they'll be fine. So it's not really something that I was ever too excited about. Though there was a point in time where my team that I would run, right, was, I had a rotation of this unit and then the AGL Trunks and MAI that came out for the, I believe, the 5th year anniversary, like on the Vegito banner, because I really do enjoy like that unit, and they would really pair well on like the future team. Like, that was a team I really liked running with, like, as one of my rotations. So I'm glad to see that this unit is good again, but like, they don't really have very many partners, and that's like, I think what upsets me the most is that this unit didn't drop with any help, like, at all. Like, when you have a unit with the link set that this unit does, they need to have some sort of unit to pair with them. I guess we kind of have AGL Goku Black because he has Cold Judgment and Dismal Future Fierce Battle and like Prepared for Battle, but like, that's about it. And I wish, like, if Int Mai got an EZA for the Pepe Gal like celebration this year, then this unit would have a perfect linking partner and like, we would just be fine. However, they don't have that as of right now, so we can't really show their full potential without bringing a unit that is not good anymore, like Int Mai. And I feel like that's what upsets me the most, because they gave Goku Black and Zamasu all the help possible with a banner unit, a Part 2 LR, presumably, as well as an EZA TOR, and this unit doesn't get anything. And I feel like that's just really a blunder on Bandai's part. Anyway, yeah, it does seem like this EZA is going to take a lot longer than the Goku Black and Zamasu one. So I probably will just cut after this stage and then come back when I'm at like stage 9 or 10 and finishing up. So I will see you guys when I come back and get there, because it's gonna be a while. Alright guys, welcome back. So we are just now getting to stage 10 of this EZA. I will say, not a fan of the category they picked for us. This team is just not good enough, I think. Because I don't understand why they picked a category that has 0 like LRs that are actually have type advantage. because for some reason the AGL LR androids are not on this category. Not sure why. They're the same units that are the leader. I would love to run them. They would be very helpful. Can't. So we end up now with things like Buhan, who he takes a lot of damage, as you can see, and in LR Cell, who also doesn't really do much of anything besides give physical LR Cell his lengths. Now the units that actually are like useful are very, very useful, right? They do their job, they do it good, and I cannot complain. Specifically, if we do this, yeah, so that's a big help because it allows me to basically fix my rotations for free, and I love that. It gives you basically 2 free turns where you have enough wiggle room to just get your rotations in check, able to get the linking partners that you need together, i.e. the 2 LR Goku Blacks as well as the LR Cells. Once those units are together, physical LR Cell and the 2 Goku Black LRs are able to just make very quick and easy work of this event. But before you get that done, in LR Cell and physical Buhan takes so much damage. I do not know who I would pick over them because I feel like they're still kind of like the best choices, because you have just fodder level units like LR what is this, Demon King Piccolo. Like, you're not running that guy. You would never run LR Demon King Piccolo in here. What is he gonna do? Create some tech orbs? Do nothing? He doesn't do damage. He doesn't really tank very well unless he transforms, and he's not transforming in this stage. Like, you're not running him. You're not gonna run with the physical LR Babidi and Boo. That's not an option. Like, there's just not a lot of units here. Like, Tech LR Cell? Probably not. Like, I wish there was more choices, specifically AGL choices. Just one AGL unit, that'd be good here. That'd be great. But since you have to use Worldwide Chaos to tank the damage, as well as a Legendary Power Link to do any damage, they kind of just end up at the mercy of physical units who don't do a lot besides die. But now what we do end up having is units that actually can do things. And once we get them out, it ends up being rather smooth. But before that, man, is it really a struggle. Like, the tech androids just enable this to be a lot easier. Without them as the leader and having 2 of them, I do not know how this would have gone. It probably would have taken me a lot longer because I feel like tech android's leader or active skill allows me to just bypass any turns that would be potentially fatal while going up through all the stages. Like, I had a rotation that was physical LR Cell, physical Buhan, and 1 tech androids. And there is no chance that I was gonna let that play out because well, Buhan is in Butank's form. He doesn't have big bad bosses, so you can't give it to physical LR Cell, so he ends up being a lot less tanky. So I used the Ghost Usher from the tech androids, and then the next turn when I had the tech Goku Black and Zamasu, he ended up, like, Trunks of Mine ended up super tagging in slot 1, so I might have just died, like, just straight up. And that would not have been very interesting, and also would have costed me a lot of time because I don't feel like playing this EZA more than I have to. Luckily for LR EZAs, all you need to do is get to stage 10 instead of stage 30, as well as for the title, like the premium title that you get for all the EZAs, you only have to actually beat the EZA for LR EZAs. And once that's done, you'd never have to touch this again. And I'm very thankful because I will never be going into this EZA event ever again. This team is not good enough and needs some buffs. I'm waiting for it. Well, anyway, let me know how you guys feel about this unit, as well as I guess the worldwide chaos category team, because I feel like it desperately needs some help. And I will see you guys in the next video.